Again, we're celebrating our private label brand. It's called Emryn House. This is a beautiful home decor brand with everything you want for your home, from bedrooms to living rooms to kitchens to dining rooms to other spaces like offices. And this is the rug. Boy, did these sell. These sell really fast. And this week, it's the best price you're gonna see that we've ever done on the area rugs or the runners. Actually, never mind, the runners are all gone. Sold out of all the runners, so I'm just giving you a heads up here. This could very well be your last chance. It certainly could be your last chance all week to save this much money. We have the 5x8 and the 8x10 available in 4 colors. There's apricot, blue, sage, and stone. This is the blue. I'm gonna show you, in fact, this is a beautiful.
So this is the sage.
This is the sage.
And there, just to show you, because it's the one color that has a little bit of blue, there's a little more depth in the color. Some splashes of a little green. It would go
like
gorgeous
a deep
with
mustard kind of color.
Deep mustard, and it's got golden hues, 100%.
So what we're showing you here is the runner, which is gone, but we just wanted to show you the colors.
Blue is right there.
And blue is right here.
Which is
available
gorgeous.
in the big 8x10 or the 5x7, and then
stone.
2 more colors we want to show you.
This is the stone, which is a perfect gray. It's a beautiful gray. And you can see it's kind of grady, and it goes from darker to lighter all the way down to dark again. And this is the apricot. Love the apricot. This is such a great way to bring this color in, because if you were to bring a rug in that was all the apricot color, it'd be too much. But because we have that muted white, there's some gray, it's kind of a beautiful white grayish look, the stone. With the apricot, it's a great way to bring that fun color in, but not take over a room.
So this week, I just wanted to point out, even though the runners are gone, I apologize for that, you can save, I think this is an $80 or $30 savings on the 5x8, and you can save, let's see, wow, like $80 on the 8x10s this week until Sunday night at midnight.
There's something I need to point out, because when you see a price like this, I have shopped even big box stores, you get what you pay for usually, correct?
So you
go to the big box store and you see a rug and you're like, well, that's in my price range, I'm gonna get it back. It frays, there's no texture to it, it's flat. This is it's power loomed. In fact, can you look behind you, Callie? Look at how well, look at that.
This is a good indicator.
I love to show you the back, right? We show you the front, it's stunning, it's gorgeous, but that back shows you how well made it is. That's power loomed. So it really is strong and sturdy. We've got reinforced edging, so it's not going to fray. We've vacuumed this. It's not one of those that sheds just to let, hey, there's nothing worse than bringing a rug in and shed.
Might at the beginning,
it sheds a little bit,
but not like the cheap ones.
But not like, especially with the wool ones.
I hate to call the other ones cheap ones, but you know, you can buy a cheap rug, or you can really spend too much money on a rug.
The Goldilocks is beautiful.
This is the sweet spot. They are so soft. And the distressing on this motif, I think, is just really cool and rich. It kind of has its own stories to tell.
I love that you say that, because Emryn House, we want to bring in pieces that will really transform a room. And one of the reasons we made this distressed and vintage is we believe vintage it evokes that there is a story to tell. There's a history here. But let me tell you, if you get a rug that has real history, really has a story to tell, it's been through the ringer and it's flat. It's not plush, right? It's not
this is soft to your very bare feet.
This is so soft. It's because we used a high-low technique.
Yeah.
So you actually have plushness there, but then you also go down to the color. So when you're walking, there is texture. I cannot tell you how many people have come in and said, I want to see your rug here around HSN, and they have to touch it. This is one of those rugs where you have to touch and you feel how plush it is.
Look at this space.
To sit on it is so comfortable. Look at how beautiful, it transforms a room.
And it creates a gathering place. Like, it pulls together a space, a room between furniture, and don't be afraid to play with your rugs. Maybe you just, in fact, truth be told, right now I have one under my bed, but it's just under the bottom 2 legs.
Yes, so it just pokes out just a little bit.
It just pokes out to add a little color and contrast.
So my favorite thing in my home is I have these dark wood floors, real wood floors. I love them. But I had this long hallway and it was flat and lifeless. And I brought in, for me, I have the runner and it was in blue, and it brought the whole area to life. It just elevated that whole area. This is gonna elevate your kitchen. If you wanna put a rug into the kitchen, in the sitting area, into your living room, the den, your office, your bedroom, this takes those floors that we love, and it's going to elevate them and really, as you said, bring the space together. And if you look at it, one of the things we did is we want to make sure they're transitional pieces that are going to go in every style of home. So as you look along the edges, you can see it's a different style, right? Doesn't it have more of maybe a modern feel? And then the real vintage part is in through the middle. So when you bring this in, do not be married to, oh, but it's farmhouse, oh, it's vintage. This will go into any motif and really fit because it is a transitional piece.
I think there's something about that distressing that just has a romance to me that I just can't resist. I love it. It does look like it's been yours for a minute. It doesn't look like, oh, we got a brand new rug, I see.
Right.
And, you know, it takes a while, like, you know, a pair of sneakers to kind of break it in. It looks broken in, and it feels soft the way you'd want it to feel if you're on your bare feet or if your kids are crawling around on the carpets. So think about where you might put it. And I do want to give you a heads up here that the 8x10 is the most popular right now. It is also the biggest savings this week, $85 off the regular price. Normally the 8x10 is $230. Today, this week, it's $155.95, which you can spread over the course of 3 months or, you know, the 4 with an HSN card. If you use your HSN card, oh, is this a happy day? Because the VIP savings event continues through tonight at midnight. You can take another $15 off once you get to $75. So that means that this weekly deal drop is now gonna be $100 off of a regular price by adding that VIP savings. That's coupon code 186691. And guess what? I would then check out and come back and get something else, put it on that HSN card, get to $75, and take another $15 off of that total and enjoy free shipping as well. So lots of savings to be had today as we warm up our spaces. Let's go through the colors one more time. I apologize that the runners are sold out, but please keep in mind there's the 5x7 and 8x10 in the following colors.
And we could show you a 5x7 if you're wondering. It's the last one, but this is the blue that you're seeing on the ground.
Yep.
Gorgeous. That's a beautiful shot of the high-low technique. Do you see the texture? This is not a flat rug. This is a plush rug. It's got a plush pile to it against the lowness of it, so it really does have texture. That's why you're gonna love it. That's why it feels good to sit on it, to lie on it, to walk on it. This is the sage. The sage has more of a color difference with the blues on the edge. Do you see how we have, there's like a couple splotches of a bright green in there.
I like this one.
I love it. This one truly does with that gold, kind of a gold hue.
Yeah, it is more of a, like a Dijon
It really
mustard.
looks antique. This is the apricot. This is gonna bring brightness into your room. Oh, if you have a sitting room, if you have a sunroom, wouldn't this be so beautiful in there?
It's
Love
that
the
terracotta, like a barrel tile roof.
Oh, that would be and then do you see how the white here that's against it looks more gray? It really has kind of picked up a
I
gray
wish you could
finish.
feel it doesn't
like a
just
heathered
look
white.
like a high-low. It really is a high-low
I know, I don't think you
pile.
can see it, but it's so beautiful. And yeah, oh, I love that.
And then there is
stone.
a gray, or stone,
Yes.
yes. That
But
is
it's a
maybe
true
my
gray.
favorite.
Well, it's stunning too, and this is a great look. All of the different colors have a different feel, but you see how there's more of a white heathered look here, and then on the edges it looks more distressed. So that one really kind of, there's a flow to this one.
You know what else this is gonna do? It's gonna hide any stains or any dirt
Oh,
or any
yes.
traffic areas or high traffic zones.
Yes.
I'm gonna show you that 5x7 size because this is available in all 4 of the colors that we just showed you.
This is the 5x7, substantial.
That is gorgeous.
Earlier today, they asked me what size it was. I said, I think, well, is that the 8x10? It's so substantial.
Yeah.
It is a lovely big, it is going to transform your room, but the colors are so muted in such a distressed, beautiful vintage way that whatever maybe furniture that you have there, it's gonna fit in with it. It's not gonna detract, it's just gonna add. It's gonna take that room and bring it to the next level. And then with that beautiful, romantic kind of, I always say it looks like it's been washed in the sun.
Yeah,
I
right.
remember I had one vacation rental that I stayed at. It was out on the beach. It was so beautiful. The rugs there they had this kind of rug. So when I looked at it, it felt like a vacation to me.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah. I want to get a quick update from Angela, just because I know this has been incredibly popular since we launched it this Monday, and especially at this morning's show. So if you want the 5x7, we do have all 4 colors. Which one is the most limited at this point, Angela? The stone is most limited in that 5x7.
Stone,
So
okay.
if you are in the market. And in the 8x10, the blue is the most limited by far. There's only 2 dozen in the blue. And that's what you're seeing here right in front of us if you're watching the show. You might just be listening. I would encourage you to come over and take a look at your TV screen because these rugs are beautiful. We don't get to do rugs very often. It's one of my favorite things because I know what a difference it can make in a room. Maybe it's because you've got wood floors or I've got slate down below. Sometimes it just feels stark and cold. A rug can really warm up a space and gather people together, create kind of a sitting area. I say that especially if it's a living room, or if it's, you know, a sitting area.
Brings it to life. There's something that just breathes life into it.
I have this size under my dining table.
Oh, I bet
and
that's
it's
beautiful.
amazing because the chairs still sit on the rug when you're pulled,
right.
when you pulled them back.
Spot clean and vacuum. You don't have to baby this. This is meant to be lived in. So as you said, you put it under a dining room table. Don't worry about that. You can spot clean it.
Exactly.
You can live in it. You're supposed to enjoy these. We want you to have this for years. It feels like an heirloom piece, and we want you to treat it like an heirloom piece that you're gonna have for decades.
Absolutely. So at this point, you can see over 650 some odd spoken for today, and that's after this morning's show, and this is the last show. Yes, this price does stay as is until Sunday night at midnight, but I don't think these are gonna make it that far. I know it's Friday, but you know, at this point, with so few remaining, especially if you want the 8x10 in blue, last call. I think we've got 15 left now. And if you want the stone in the 5x7, I think we have, what did I say? Okay, there's about 150 in that, so that's good, but take advantage of what you want. Let's show you the colors one more time. This is the terracotta.
That's apricot. We're gonna take the apricot there.
I called it terracotta.
It does look terracotta though,
yeah.
100%. I love that. This is gonna be the stone that I'm pulling here.
Stone is my favorite.
Again, that's gonna be the apricot. And then we have the sage and the blue.
And the blue.
And you can't go wrong with any of them.
No, they're all just, they're all so inviting. I think they could all work with modern motif, home, you know, that's what's so cool about farm and modern. It comes together with this brand.
And they've really put a twist on it that you're not going to see anywhere else. And remember, this is exclusive, so you can't go out and find something like this. This is an HSN brand, and it's the babies of our most brilliant designers. And when you get this, you will know with Emryn House, so well made. So I promise when you get it home, you're gonna notice the edges are so finished. They're not gonna ravel. It's been power loomed. There's a high-low technique that's been used, and you can feel it. It's one of those you wanna feel. You'll rub your hands and be like, well, you'll feel it.
Sometimes rugs are very, what's the word? Crisp.
Yes.
Kind of
you step on it and it feels,
kind of prickly almost.
Sandpaper-y kind of,
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
These are super soft. Okay, the blue sold out in the 8x10. What color will go after that, Angela? Because the 8x10 is such a big deal. Stone will be the next to go. You guys, it's $85 less this week, but only until Sunday night at midnight. So if you've got a space, go do a quick measure, decide what size you'd like, and take advantage of the color options and the two sizes that we have left. 92304 is the item number. Love them. By the way, lots of things like extra pieces to make